Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of James Jam. I'm Jame. This is my jam. And today is one of my normal reading videos, and I'm going to just kind of go over what I've been reading and what I've purchased and things like that. So I just finished Games Untold. This is a book of short stories or little novelettes, I guess you'd say, regarding the characters in the Hawthorne brothers. You get a little bit more of a backstory between Nash and, I can't think of her name right now, Libby, Avery's sister, and just a little bit more background information about a few of the things going on in the books. And I didn't know if I was going to like it because I like just set stories, but actually I really enjoyed it. I've read all the books so far in this series. I will continue to read them. I like them. They're easy, quick reads, and they're full of a little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue, and yeah, just good storylines, good characters, and I just really enjoyed them. So I finished that. The most recent book that I picked up and finished was Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I've mentioned it before. I like watching Reagan of the Peruse Project and Becca from Becca in the Books, and they both mentioned Robin Hobb being one of their favorite authors, and Reagan especially mentions this is probably her favorite series of all time. She just finished it. This is the Farseers series, and I picked up this book. I think I read it in 2 days. I never read a book anymore in 2 days. There's about 400 pages, and I couldn't put it down. I've bought most of the books. I believe there's 16 books in this series, and I have all but I think 3. And I'm gonna pick up the other 3. I really like this. The second book in this series is Royal Assassin, and that is the book I'm starting today, and I'm excited about that. I am still reading a couple other books that I've been in the middle of for a while. I read Rivers of London by Ben Aronovich, and I really, really like that too, but I only read before I go to bed, so half the time I fall asleep with it, and then I got to reread what I read the night before. So I'm about halfway through that, really liking that. Can tell that is a series that I'm going to like and want to continue to read as well. And otherwise, before, I didn't get a lot of reading done, I don't think, in December, probably just because I was focusing more on Vlogmas and trying to get a video up every day. So now with the start of the new year, I hope to be reading more. I didn't check how many books I read last year, but I'm hoping to read at least 50 this year. But we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm going to keep a little bit better track. I do always write down when I start a book and when I finish it, so I can go in and find out how many books I did read in 2024, but it wasn't really a focus. 2024 was kind of the year of me picking up a whole bunch of books and deciding what I kind of wanted to read, finding out my reading preferences again, and yeah, just kind of learning in general. And I've been starting to find out that there are kind of like ways things ebb and flow, and the way to get better deals on books and stuff. I always thrift, and so if I find something that I like at the thrift store, of course, I'm going to pick it up. Or if there's a book I know that I'd like, or it's another book in a set of books that I already have, I'll pick it up, things like that. But I've been starting to learn that, like, watching Books A Million, because I'm one of their little members, and so I watch for them. They do on Thursdays, usually 40% off a whole bunch of their different books. So I watch for the 40% off days now, instead of just paying full price for a book right away, which is what I had been doing for all of 2024. I am a member of Tutulia, and a lot of times they'll do a buy 2 get 1 free, buy 4 get 2 free. And so I've been watching for that. I watch Target because they put deals on books a lot, and I've been starting to... I used to collect girl series books, not that I don't at all anymore. I mean, I'm not never going to say never, but there I was so used to never being sure if you were going to be able to find the book. So if you got it, you grabbed it, you know, they could be hard to come by. And or I do luxury bags typically, and you find out from there, like if there's on Louis Vuitton, when they open up the website for something new, you kind of got to grab it right away or you may never get it. So I kind of was thinking books work the same way, and they don't. One of the greatest ways to save money I found is Book Outlet. So I've been starting to see that almost every book, okay, not almost every book, but at least half the books that I've purchased end up on the Book Outlet, and I could have gotten them for more than 50% off what I paid for mine. So now that I figured out I think I bought 211 books in the span of a very short time. I have a lot to read now, so I'm realizing that I don't have to just snap up something as soon as it comes out. So I've been trying to be more patient and waiting for books to go to Book Outlet, and or at least waiting for the 40% off sale, or both Books A Million and Barnes & Noble do a lot of times the buy one, get one 50% off. So been now realizing that I can do that. These books don't sell out immediately. They're there, and you don't have to be like snatching them up right like that. So some of the little things I've learned like that. So speaking of which, the book haul I have for you today is, let's see, yes, it's all books from the Book Outlet. And so here is what I've most recently purchased. This would have been what I purchased for December. This is, let's see, book 3 in the Tyrian Soul series, King of Sword and Sky by C.L. Wilson. Just to give you an idea of Book Outlet books, this is the only mark on the book. Otherwise the book is completely like new. I bought the other 2 books in the series off of Book Outlet, and so I saw the third out there and I snatched it. Let's see what else. I've heard really good things about this one. Again, watching Reagan from Peruse Project. This is How You Lose the Time War. This seemed like a really good book. It's really short, and I think it sounds good. Let's see. In the ashes of a dying world, Red finds a letter marked burn before reading, so begins an unlikely correspondence between 2 rival agents in a war that stretches through the vast reaches of time and space. Red belongs to the agency, a post-singularity technotopia. Blue belongs to Garden, a single vast consciousness embedded in all organic matter. Their pasts are bloody and their futures mutually exclusive. They have nothing in common save that they are the best and they're alone. Now, what began as a battlefield boast grows into a dangerous game, one both red and blue are determined to win, because winning's what you do in war, isn't it? A tour de force collaboration from 2 powerhouse writers that spans the whole of time and space. Kind of reminds me, and I haven't read them yet, of those other books, the rival, I can't think of who it is, there's 2 rival books, rival something, and I can't even think of the author right now, but I've hauled the books before. It reminds me of that, but this is actually by 2 separate authors, Amal El Motar and Max Gladstone. So I thought that looked really good and heard it was good. This is another series book. I got, let's see which book this is. Does it say? No. This is, I know there's other books. I believe they're all in the same series. But I got Fate of the Sun King by Nisha J. Tooley. I have a couple other books of hers as well that I picked up from Book Outlet. Saw this one out there, so I grabbed it. This one I got because I have recently re-fallen in love with Star Trek. And so I got this one, To the Stars, by George Takei, the autobiography of him. Star Trek's Mr. Sulu. I just thought that looked good. I've enjoyed, just finished rewatching the Star Trek series, and I'm in the midst of watching Next Generation right now. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so when I saw it on Book Outlet, I picked it up. A Feather So Black by Lyra Celine. This is a book that I almost picked up from Barnes & Noble. I don't know how many times, tons and tons of times. And I waited, and it ended up at Book Outlet. Let's see, retail price is it $19.99? Yeah, $19.99. I think I got it for like $6. So, heard this is really good. Can't wait to read it. And one of the books that I've heard the most people say are super, super good that I have been really interested in, and just never picked it up, and glad I waited, is The Fox Wife by, Yang-Chi Chu. She is the best-selling author of the book The Night Tiger. I have heard super, super good things about this book, and I was super excited when it showed up on the website, so I made sure to pick this one up too. Can't wait to read this. There's so many books. I mean, like, look at the inside. I love when they have maps inside. I don't know. There's so many good books right now I want to read, and so little time. So that's what I've picked up. That's what I've been reading. Have you read the Farseers series? Because I have a lot of questions about that. I know I just read the first book, and I'm kind of wondering if she thought it was going to be a standalone based on how it's written. But then again, there's so much that she didn't explain that I'm hoping gets explained within the next 15 books. So just wonder what other people think of it. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I couldn't put it down, but, and I'm looking forward to starting the other one today. And I have a number of books that I want to finish. And again, I'm looking forward to continuing on with the, Rivers of London. So, that's what I have for you today. I appreciate you being here with me. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I do put out videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, mainly luxury and contemporary bag items, but it's my jam. There's other things in there too. Things I've been buying, clothes I've been looking at, perfumes, what I've bought recently, just all different things. I am going to be periodically, at least to begin with, on Mondays, putting out bag of the day videos, showing you just the bag I'm switching into and the SLGs and things I'm using. You can find me over on Instagram if you haven't already at James Jam. It's JAME_S_Jam. I usually put up a reel a week over there showing you my bag of the week and the items that I fit inside. And I think that's all I have for you today. So until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.